tuned in to I Am King, the structure of a black man's journey, where we talk all things black men. But as I said before, and many other times, any man can get the valuable information that will help assist him in his journey. So, on that note, let's go ahead and get it in. Yo, what's good? What's good? M Dog, M Dog.
What's happening?
Same old shit, just another god dang day. You hear I say god dang, I didn't curse. We gonna try to not curse. We gonna try to not curse this episode.
Even though 15, 20 minutes in it, that's
Yes.
some kind of way. We said that last time. And then 20 minutes into it,
Y'all
I
mouth,
got pretty
y'all
lost.
mouth are foul.
My whole boy Pee Wee say, dang, doing good. In about 20 minutes, man, you just got loose with it. My bad, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I get a little brother get carried away. I get passionated, you know what I'm saying? I get passionated.
So we are aware of our profanity, and we trying to cut it down. We listen. It's a work in progress, but I think we doing pretty good because when I go to monitor the other shows, past shows, yeah, you cut up a little bit, Doc. But hey man, we ain't perfect, man. We trying. So that's gonna be that. Yeah, man. So we got an interesting show, man. You wanna tell the people, man, what it is, man? And let's go ahead and get right into it.
Name of the name of the show today is called Are You a Serial Dater? Are you a serial dater? Are you dating 3 or 4 times a week, 3 or 4 times a weekend, or 3, 4 times a day?
Mm.
Do you find yourself on every platform? You on POF, TOF, TCB,
Match.com.
Bumble, Match.com, Tinder, Facebook, or men who wear hats and you a woman?
Damn.
Hey, bro, it used to be a sight. This is real facts. Sisters, man, I love y'all so much. You know I do. You know M Dog loves them sisters. I love every type of beautiful woman. I don't discriminate. But my sisters, they hold a special place in my heart.
I dig
You
that.
understand? I love you, especially my chocolate thunders. If you're listening to me, you know, Daddy love you, baby. You know I do. But anyway,
Oh, ain't that so sweet?
uh,
Ain't that so
know,
sweet? Chocolate Thunder. Did you hear the message, Chocolate
just
Thunder?
waving a big old,
What's her name?
waving a
Chocolate
big old
Thunder.
Chocolate Thunder. You know, just waving a big old Forrest Gump hand at you, like,
Oh
hey,
man.
when a
Oh
buckwheat
man.
hand, how you doing? You know what I
Oh
mean? So, you know, if dog just, blowing all kind of hugs and kisses at my chocolate thunders out there, it's all. Don't feel free to go ahead and drop your number in the comments for me. I'm gonna call you, for some much guided counseling and stuff. Let me stop fooling. But anyway, real talk, real talk, bro. Hey, are you a serial dater? This for men and women. This show, we ain't even focusing on men this time. We ain't focusing on women. We just focus on anybody.
Are you a
Are you a
serial
serial dater?
dater?
I don't care if you're gay, trans, homosexual, whatever you is. Hey, ain't none of my business. But are you a serial dater?
Mm.
You know, if
Interesting.
you go
Interesting,
from
man.
one look, one end, you ain't even trying. You say you look for something serious, but are you just on there having fun? Like what's going on in the dating world, bro?
Well, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Who does it benefit to date? Is it more? Is it a benefit for the woman or a benefit for the man when it comes to dating? What you?
Well,
I mean, I want to hear what you got to say. Then I'm gonna give you my opinion on how I feel about that.
bruh,
Who does it benefit?
Bruh. I'm thinking, see, look, I'm going to tell you like this here. Bro. This is real talk. I joined POF way back when me and my ex-wife were divorced. Actually, we were separated and have been
Okay.
separated for a couple of years.
Okay.
So I say 2009, 2010 we divorced. So around 2009, I think it came out in 8 or 9. I can't recall. But it
You
was
mean
right around that
1989?
time.
1989?
No, heck no. You know I wasn't married in
Oh.
no 1980.
Oh.
2000 and 2009.
Oh. That was after the
2009. So
chat.
this been out.
That was after the chat line generation.
Well, yeah, I mean the chat line is still around
Oh, is it?
now,
Oh,
but
I
ain't
didn't.
nobody,
I didn't know that.
on there but prostitutes and gay folks. A lot of prostitutes, a lot of gay folks and druggies are on
Wow.
chat lines. Nobody really care how each other look. They just on there trying to hook up right now today, right this minute. Like, what's up? What you doing? Meet me on the corner of 16 and Scott. Let's get down or whatever. That's how that's cut now. Now they had another thing going on Craigslist called I can't remember, man, but the feds came in.
Right, they got shut down.
They got shut down, man. It was like a straight up prostitute line.
Yeah, they
for
took
like
over.
High class hookers.
Yeah, they took over. They took over.
Yeah.
Well,
so
we're back to the initial question. Dating, who does it benefit? The woman or the man? And I'm gonna go ahead and take this right quick. It benefits the woman. And let me tell you why. 99.97% of the time, the man is the one that initiates the date from start to finish. That means arranging, meeting, if y'all gonna meet each other there, or if she gonna come and pick you up. And the most important thing, paying for the date. Coming out that dollar for the date. Most women, maybe a few, might initiate that. But traditionally, the man takes care of, the thing. And, when it comes down to dating, if that man decides to take that woman out and they hit it off, and it's a second date, who more likely going to pay?
Oh, look.
Who going to pay for the third date? Who going to pay for the fourth date? Who's going to pay for the fifth date? Because we dealing with the modern day woman that feel like she don't have to do nothing but show up. She feel like,
oh no. They know. Listen, a lot of them know, and I've been on my illustrious career of dating. Can I share a little bit of insight on that?
Okay, yeah. Hold on. I never said they didn't know, bruh. Knowing and doing is two different things, bruh. Knowing and doing is two different things. Okay, so let's roll.
Okay. So on that tip, unless there's many different type of women and men in the dating field now. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take you back to how Texas operates. From my experience, everybody has their own thing. Just from my experience, Texas women are a lot different from Detroit women. Okay, and I'm just gonna start off with that. We'll get into some other aspects later. So your typical profile might say something like, "Oh, well, my name is Donna, and I have a few extra pounds. I got 2-3 kids, whatever, and I'm a paralegal down at the law firm of such and such and much and whatever, and I'm looking for a long-term relationships. If you're just looking for a one-night stand, pass me by, blah blah blah, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got a few pictures up.
Typical
yep,
description.
she's 5'7",
Mm-hmm.
5'8", about 180. Nice thick. Okay, I think that's kind of thick.
Well, nigga,
I
that's
like thick people,
borderline that's obese. Let's keep
but
it real. But
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
okay,
Yeah,
yeah, let's keep it
yeah,
real.
yeah, yeah. But
I mean,
but she got a big
but
old
she
fat
thick
bum
and
bum.
curvy. Yeah,
And
she
some,
might be thick and curvy. That's
and she curvy. That's
right.
not bad. 180 and today, and listen, in Texas standards, that's kind of little. I'm gonna be honest. In
Yeah,
Texas
man, you was
standards,
telling me that.
she ain't. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. In Detroit, she she uh she big, but
Okay,
like
well,
when you
180
get down
shaped like a
in the
block.
southern state,
If you shaped like a block, nigga, that ain't. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
I
You
mean that's
got to be.
kind of
I mean,
if you
180. Yeah, you got to be curvy, and that's still borderline. And that's still considered obese. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying?
well, yeah,
Uh,
that's considered. But I'm talking in the objects of niggerdom. In
okay,
the land of niggerdom, that size is good. Okay, that
okay.
size is like, she got a fat butt. She got big old breasts. She thick. She got some big old legs, big old hips. You know, big. Like
Mm-hmm.
Jill Scott. I ain't gonna say it like
Uh-huh.
Jill Scott said because
Watch the
she
language. Watch
nasty.
the language.
Yeah, I gotta watch the language.
Watch the
See,
language,
I'll see
sir.
just that quick, just that quick, just that quick. Yeah, I was getting ready. I was getting ready to go there. But listen, I'm glad. Thanks for typing me up, brother.
Yeah, no
But yeah,
problem, bro. That's what we do.
she looking like that, and you get on the phone with her. Well, 9 times out of 10, they don't want to give you their number right quick. And see, I have a problem with that.
Okay.
Now, once we chit chat, hey, how you doing? How's your day? Blah blah blah. After about 4, 5 texts, I'm from the old school. I need to hear a voice behind that. Okay, sister say, well, I can't give my number to every brother. I get it, but check this out. You might need a chat line phone.
Yeah,
If
but
you that scary, if you that scary that your iPhone can't block enough, or your Galaxy 29,000 can't block enough, or your Obama phone don't block right, you need to get a phone strictly for dating, or you need to get a Google number, or you need to get something to
mm-hmm.
make you feel safe. I understand some women have been raped, have been abused. I get it, man. I get it. And then some, it's a dangerous world we live in. I get that, but I gotta hear a voice. Why? Because you can be anybody through text. You can say you do anything, you are anything. Everything sound all good in the text, but then sometimes texting, depending on what you're texting, you don't really get a grasp or a depth of who you're speaking with. You just don't. You can
Right.
giggle wiggle and listen. Being a truck driver, how I look trying to text. So it's like if I got time, all I got time to do is talk when I'm rolling, unless I'm watching or studying something on
Mm-hmm.
business or spiritual or whatever, because that's what people do. They want to be successful. They study and they examine things. You know what I mean? You know how we do.
mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's like I might not want to talk, or I might do, just want to holler at you some other time.
Right.
But
Right.
that's how we're gonna get to know each other through communication. So a lot of women I miss because they just don't. They want to text, and I'm like, you 54 years old and you want to text all day? I don't know where that comes from, bro, but it's a big hindrance in the dating game.
Mm.
Then I think they do that because they like to hide behind the shenanigans. Men do it too. Men do it more than anybody. They play a lot of games. We play a lot of games. You know that. Men play way more games, but women just play them better. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Women just play games better. So
I have to agree with
get
you on
into
that, Doc.
hey, bro, listen. Can't nobody cheat like a woman. You got to know this, fellas. You think you sharp at being a playboy? Run into a playgirl, and you'll be like, damn, man, she got me. She got me good because they know how to deliberate. Okay, they know how to manipulate because they got that box. Don't let them have a box up top and the bottom. Lord have mercy. Okay, and they just know how to lead you on the promised land of shenanigans way better than a man, and know how to hide it. I mean cunning and baffling. Brothers, well, I don't know about you, not me. I ain't talking about me. But a lot of you brothers be trying to cheat and be trying to do stuff. You don't know what you're doing and how to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not into all of that now. I done got older. I'm tired. I ain't got time to be trying to
Yeah,
lie,
that
fake,
body, that
deceive
body
women.
telling you
Yeah,
to calm
yeah, that body,
down,
that old body.
right?
I get up in the morning, these old knees got to get cranked up like a Buick Deuce and a quarter. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time. Hey, hey, old pretty Tony, man, he can't pull that train like he used to. You feel me? I need one woman at a time. You understand me? That's just what it do. And then my spiritual side is wise enough. And just, a brother just growed out of that man child stage, bro. I don't need a bunch of women to make me feel like I'm too short, little cuz. I just, you know, I just don't need it. It don't make me feel no bigger
Right,
than man
right.
than I am. You know what I'm saying? Being a player and gigolo, all that stuff is overrated. All
Well,
it's gonna get you is a bunch of trouble.
well, back to the initial question that I asked you. I said, who do dating benefit? And I'm gonna say this.
Mostly the women.
Yeah,
You know
well,
that.
most of,
And
yeah,
I'm sorry
yeah,
I got off track, but
yeah,
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 you
the
know that.
women, because see, uh, I'm gonna say this, and I don't care what financial bracket you fit under. Being a serial dater for men costs bread. It's gonna cost you. The
Oh God,
caliber
you
of
done got into
woman,
something.
the
Oh my God. Go
caliber
ahead,
of
talk
woman
back talk.
is gonna cost you more. The caliber of woman that you
Mm.
choose is gonna cost you more. And it ain't that
Mm.
she might be demanding more. It's how you view her that will cost more. You feel me? Average chick off the block compared to that chick that's in the upper echelons. You feel me? Far as who she is, her not so much her background because you'll learn that, but her financial status, right? In the way
Uh-huh.
that she carry herself, in the way that she looks. You feel what I'm saying? When we talk about thick, uh, we talk about women, man, that's very, you know what I'm saying, put together. They work out. They take very good pride of how they look, physically and everything, dog. When you go to approach a woman like that and you go out on a date, you're gonna take her to the finest spot you can go. It ain't that she necessarily might want to do that, but you feel in your heart you want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because you're
Right,
dealing with another caliber of woman.
right.
You know that thick Shanika down the block. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, I could take her man to something lower than a Red Lobster, and she be fine with that, huh?
Bro, go to that. Remember that episode with Cameron and Mace, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they was talking about Ice Spice, right? Is that her name? Ice Spice?
Ice
Ice?
Spice.
Yeah,
It,
Ice Spice.
okay.
No, okay. Now, Ice Spice is sort of what we used to call in the gigolo days, uh, not fun blank, but we used to call them, oh man, it was a name, it was a term we used to use. But I see it's been that long, bro. But anyway, she's very interesting looking. Okay, she's not the tip. She's not weird looking, but like she's not the typical regular around the way
Mm-hmm.
like Glorilla. Glorilla look like Glorilla and sexy red. They look like your typical ratchet chicks from
Right,
around the way.
right. You can
I mean,
find
just
100 of
typical.
those down the street. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, you
yeah.
could date a dime a
And,
dozen.
and, that
But
no,
Ice
and
Spice
that's no
look kind of different.
disrespect.
No disrespect to them. Hey, everybody's sexy in their own way, according to this new generation. Back
Right.
in my day, look, if you're ugly, you're ugly.
You're
You feel
ugly,
me?
goddamn it.
But
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah. Face
you're
mask.
ugly. You're just
All
ugly.
that makeup. Put that makeup
You're
on.
just a duckhead.
You know how we don't like makeup? Shit, we tell them, put the makeup on, baby. Come on now. Put it
Yeah, put
on.
your makeup back on.
I don't care if you
No.
dirty up my
Now, now,
pillows.
now, I seen Sexy Red the other day. She
Okay.
came through my TikTok with no makeup, and she's actually not that bad to look at. in the face.
Okay.
Okay. Now, when she put on her character, that's when I be like,
Yeah.
oh my
Like,
God.
like, like, like,
But we
like.
we ain't supposed to like those types because we're old enough to be her
Yeah.
damn near her granddad.
Yeah.
You feel me?
You know what? That's
Okay,
weird,
but
man.
back to
Okay.
your listen. But I'm about to get on the bunny trail again. Look, back to what you said, bro. Let's just give an example. You get a sister that's super fine. She got everything looking for, body wise, look wise. She even got great conversation. You get you 2 or 3 of them off that date site. Get you a couple alright ones, couple smashables and whatever, and you just go to something simple like I'm gonna say Slick Willie's in Houston. Go over there, it's just a little plain pool hall. They ain't got no food. You ain't even fed her yet. Okay, setting up a game, that's $20. You get her a little cheap, Tito's, $7, $8. You done spent about $50, $60 in a matter of a couple hours, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now she interested in you, gave you a vibe. She want to get a bite to eat. Depending on where you go, that's another $100. Now you down 160, 170 already.
Wow.
Boom. Y'all don't smash. Okay, you a gentleman.
Right.
You ain't pressed. She ain't gave you the vibe that she want to give you none.
Right.
Okay, go ahead on. Boom. That's almost 200 right then. That's that date. That's Friday night. Saturday you got a hot date with a bad mother school. Somebody you've been trying to get at for a while. She want to go. You want to take her somewhere impressive, so you take her over there to Perry's. That's an easy 250. Eat right off the bat, and you might not get nothing but a Coke and a smile after that. So that's 2. Now you up damn near $400.
Yep, and you halfway through the week.
$400. You ain't even, bro. You Friday and Saturday. Now Sunday you got big girl. She just want to smash, but she still wants something to eat.
So you got to feed her, unless you go
so you
cook for her.
So you got about 50. There go another $30, $40 unless you just been to slide through. Okay, a lot of players say, I ain't doing all that. Well, you say that, but once let me tell you, you 40 and over. I mean, you 30, 40 and younger guys and women. Well, not women because we talking about, but men. Let me tell you something. Once you start dating women who 45, 50, 55 years old, there's 3 things that they look for. Do you got a passport? Are you stable? I don't care if you got a business or you work. That'll be at your job for a while. And do you got some credit? Why? Not because they gold diggers, because most of them got all the money. Okay? They already got their double master, super master, doctorate. And even if they don't, they might have a business. If they talk a passport talk, they got bread. And they got a credit card if they ain't got nothing else. And they ready to go. Question is,
I'm gonna have to
I'm
gonna have to disagree with you.
I don't know. I'm talking about the women I run into.
Okay.
They be ready to go.
Yeah, well,
they be ready
if they
to
ask
go.
you for your listen, bread or not, if they ask you about your passport, man, they don't want you to come along just to look at your face. When they coming along, you better dig in your pockets. That's what they expect, Doc. They expect nothing else.
That hasn't been my experience. That hasn't been mine. They just want you to pay. Okay, they might buy the tickets, but you paying for everything else, for the hotel, for the rental, for whatever else.
Exactly.
Whatever else is not, whatever is not inclusive in that, you paying for that, and that's fair. Or I'll buy the tickets, and they just want somebody to go that's qualified. They be having trouble qualifying.
I don't think
average brother don't have no passport.
I don't think that's it, bruh. Man, all these women, all these women trips, man, I be seeing, man, from people I don't know, man, flashing all through social media. Man, it be a gang of women. You mean tell me, man, it ain't no qualifying brothers out here, man? Nah, I ain't gonna dog my brothers like that. Nah, man, I ain't gonna do that.
Hey,
I ain't gonna do it.
Hey, listen.
I ain't gonna do it, bruh.
Let me help you in that area, bro.
You don't gotta help me. I ain't gonna do it.
If one out of every 4 brothers have been incarcerated or have a felony, that is a fact. 1 out of every 4. That is a statistical fact. Got a felony. How majority of brothers are qualified for passport?
Don't matter, man.
Number two.
fucking
Number. You asked me a question. Number two. Only 1% of brothers go to college. 1 out of every 10. So they're not in the financial bracket. Everybody knows the most successful people in America are women of color right now in the black community. Okay. They got all the bread, all the education. Those are just facts. I'm not stepping on brothers.
Just because they got education don't mean they
bread.
got. Just because they got education, bro, don't mean they got the bread. And keep it fact at this, M-Dog, no disrespect. Regardless on how you look at it, on how you say that, man, we still not even 2% of the world's wealth. So they don't got that much goddamn bread.
I'm talking about in America, dog. In America,
we still 2% in America, bruh.
Spend more money than any other race in this country.
And those are facts, homie. We are 2%.
And I would go to say, no, we are more than 20% of the American population is black. Okay.
I'm talking about the wealth, man. Hold on, bruh. We talk about the wealth. Don't go all off track. You said the wealth. You said. I'm telling you, man, 2 black people only account for less than 2% of the wealth in the United States.
Well, let me ask you this then. Then why we spend more than any other race?
Man, well, that's something else then, bro. I mean, yeah, well, that's something else.
I'm talking about what we spend.
Nah, man.
Listen,
what we spend.
Black women spend the majority of the money that's spent. That's a fact.
Dog. We are
more of the. They got all the bread.
We are 50%.
I'm telling you, bro.
Bro, we are 50% consumers. So spending is not something, man, that I'ma like just get on the bandwagon. No, it's about owning, man. Owning property, man. Owning.
Now we getting off into.
No. We talk about money. When you say man, come on, now. When you said, man, black women, you said black women has more money and more of this because they got man. It's so many black women, man, that got master's degrees and don't got shit paying for no job, bruh. Like if we looking at the same data.
The brothers got, they ain't even got that. They ain't even got that.
Well,
they ain't even got that.
Yeah.
They ain't even listen.
And I can agree with you on that. I can agree.
They ain't even got that, bro.
I can agree on you on that though, bro. But that's a whole nother subject for a whole nother time, man. Because it's more roadblocks with the brother. It's more roadblocks. I ain't trying to make excuses for the brothers, man. But it's more roadblocks. We are the number one enemy. Everybody, every race of people hate us. Even our black women damn near act like they hate us. I'm not going to go on the line and say that they hate us, but they so fucking is going that direction. You know what I'm saying? So, but back to what you're saying, I don't want to get off track. You're right. We are the number one consumers, and women are the top when it comes down to black men in that area. I have to agree with you on that.
And,
yes.
The reason I say that, bro, black women, they the ones that's educated and go get money, they're the ones who come out, they buy the BMW and the Benzes, and they got good credit, they go get a nice place. It's usually the dude that ain't got no place, that ain't got no credit, that ain't got no education. That's just, I know that's sad. I know brothers don't want to hear that, and I ain't on no Steve Harvey shit. Anybody that know him, dog, I ain't no lame, and I ain't no sucker, and I definitely ain't no simp. But facts are facts, and I deal with facts, and I deal with truth. I'm in the bed with truth. I'm not in the bed with how I feel. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this here, man. Sisters our age are in more of a position to retire. My cousin right now, bro, is 55 years old. She retired 7 years ago. She worth over, I ain't even going to tell her business like this. She got bread. She got bread enough to where she retired before she was 50 years old.
That's what's up.
Okay, listen.
Can't knock that.
I think she about 55. If I'm not mistaken, I got to get the facts on that. But she ain't that much older than us. But I'm gonna tell you like this: that sister, She didn't have no bunch of kids. She's not the typical now. She's sharp. She didn't have a bunch of kids. She's a nice looking woman, very respectable, definitely very classy. Okay. She took care of her business. Not a lot of women are in that position, but there damn near are. There's a lot that are in that position. The ones who are not, that are right below that, they still have money to travel and do things. Brothers, we need to tighten up in that area. So, with that being said, these are the women that I met on dating. Now you got another class of women who are the money grubbers. They are the money grubbers. What they want, they trying to see first thing out their mouth. So, where do you live? Oh, so what do you drive? So, who do you work for? So, what do you do? What do you do? When a woman asks me, what do I do, and she ain't even say hi, she don't even know what's my favorite color. Okay? And she always saying, so what do you do? The first thing I say, I work at Sears. I'm a janitor. No disrespect for the guys who used to work at Sears and no longer in business. I say something real lowly and stupid because now you're trying to figure out what's in my pockets. What kind of car you got? A 83 Buick LeSabre? I bought from Michigan,
well,
so I
do think those are important questions. I just feel like
not in the first 5 minutes.
Right. No. I feel you on that. I have to agree with you.
You know what I'm saying? Not in the first 5 minutes.
Right.
It's not. No, ma'am. No. Okay, now we've been talking for about 30, 40 minutes. Now we can get into what each other do, and what do we do for a living, and what financial stuff. We could talk about it. If I'm even interested. Just like you don't want a man to say what color panties you got on, what kind of drawers you got on in the first 5 minutes, unless you're a diabolical, you might not care, might be a freak. Okay, but in a respectable, classy woman, she ain't gonna want to hear you asking how hard her nipples are in the first 5 minutes of the conversation. She probably gonna hang up on you. She definitely don't want no dick pic. She don't want it. She ain't interested in that yet. Women gonna give you what they want when they want to get to you. All you gotta do is be cool.
That's 100. That's 100 right there.
You gotta be this guy. All you gotta do is be cool.
Be cool.
You ain't got to be talking about
play your cards right.
Yeah, some guys
play your cards right.
Yeah, I got a Maserati and my Benz and I live on the lake over there on Lake Conroe, and I got a small cottage in Montana, and I've been making 200,000 since 1979, and look. Only type of women you're going to attract like that is the women that'll suck the blood out your soul. Literally.
And they would get you.
I mean, I'm talking
and
about.
They would get you.
They gonna find a way. Well, why don't you let me come over and cook you dinner? Man, look.
Listen.
You put that out. Hey, what you doing, baby? Trying to figure out what I'm going to eat for lunch at work. She already know what your little simping behind gonna say. Well, baby, let me send you a food DoorDash. Let me send you a DoorDash. Let me get your nails done. You don't even know her. You ain't even met her in person.
Exactly. And one thing about
it,
you take the strongest brother. You take the strongest brother. Mind, everything strong. Man, he would get crushed by a woman. We see it happen every day, man. Some of these women out here, man, I'm telling you, they will crush a brother. They'll get you, man. I done seen it happen, bro, to the best of us, bro. You know what I'm saying? She lay that voodoo down on you, you know what I'm saying? And she lay those mystical, whatever she got, and put that shit up on you, man. Tear brother down, bro. Make you do things you normally wouldn't want to do. Actually make you love doing it, right? With no repercussions. But when she decide that she want to bust up, right? Because you ain't feeling her needs anymore, right?
Right.
Who is left devastated? Most of the time. Is it the woman or the man?
The man is the one that's devastated. Now, when it comes to that particular thing, women get their feelings hurt a lot more because they're more emotional. Men get their pockets hurt more because they're more simps. And I hate to say it, but it's just the truth. Man, you think, man, look, back in the day, I could care less what your dreams were. I'm talking about women. What your dreams were, what your aspirations, what you wore to your daughter's wedding. Nobody cares. That's what I used to say all the time. Nobody cares. All I cared about is when you gonna touch your toes, when you gonna get on
Yep.
top of this mountain, and when
Mm-hmm.
you gonna put that. When can I put this in your neck? That was my only concern. And I would tell you anything to get in that position.
Yep.
And you might like it. I
Mm-hmm.
might like it. We might not like it. I don't know. But that's all the thing I was concerned about. I would listen to all of that nonsense and say, "Oh yeah, that's nice." Yeah. Anyway, do you like lingerie? That's back in the day. But now, as a brother's more well refined, brothers getting old, ain't nobody got time for that. And women are on there too saying the same thing. But why isn't anybody getting married? Let's get down to that. So if we want the same thing, we're saying the same thing. We're both qualified for each other's position. Why aren't we married yet? I'm 51. Why haven't I remarried? There's women on there that are 55 that look like they 35, just absolutely gorgeous.
So you want
Kids
to get
grown
married?
and gone.
You want to get married again, huh?
Absolutely, bro. I don't want to go to hell. Number one, and number two, it's too dangerous. It's too dangerous. No, listen. I done met women in 3 or 4 months in the relationship, found out that they was taking psychotropics. Do you understand that?
Hmm.
I mean, bro. I mean, literally, have been diagnosed. Beautiful, beautiful person, but they got issues like we all do. But I don't want to have to worry about if I don't make you feel comfortable one day, you stabbing me in my chest because you feel some type of way and them voices are telling you something. You understand me?
Hmm.
I don't want to do that. People aren't being transparent. I met sisters, man, that got all types of troubles, all types of issues. You don't need to be on the date. One sister was on there, bro, living out of her car with her daughter. And I'm like, sister, no disrespect to you. You're not in the position to date. Are you looking for a man to save you? Because a predator will see your situation and jump all over it. He don't even want you. He trying to see what that little girl talking about. That's how dangerous it is, especially in Houston, which is a kidnap capital.
Hmm.
Okay, which is a sex trafficking capital
So
next to narcotics.
what was her response
You
to that?
understand?
I want to know what was her response.
Oh,
You told her
she
that.
blocked.
Oh,
She
she
blocked.
blocked you.
She didn't. She blocked. And look, I felt sorry for her. I felt sorry for her. But at the end of the day, I got sympathy and empathy for people that are homeless. You know what I'm saying? I know all about that life. But at the end of the day, I don't even know. First of all, how did you get that way? Is it drugs? It's either one of three things. Either employment in your career field, fell on hard times, which is the case very little of the time, but it does exist. Probably 20% of the time. And the other 30-40% is drug and alcohol abuse. The other percent is mental illness. So which one is it?
How did this
Or
woman
is it
look?
all
How
three?
did she look? How did she look?
Not bad at all. She wasn't. I would say she was like a 6.5.
Okay.
Wasn't cute
So a
all the way, but she
6.5
definitely
is a
wasn't ugly.
10. So a 6.5 is like a 10 to an absolute simp. So the fact that you say she was homeless, sleeping out of her car, if she wasn't bad looking, that says a lot, man. Because it's a lot. Listen, first of all, uh, it's men out here that would simp the hell out that chick. You feel me? If she showed a little bit of something towards that brother. You feel me? And the fact that
Yeah.
she's sleeping out her car, I don't know, man. I don't know how to view that, man. It's a sad situation though. It's sad, man. But I will tell you this, man. And me and you done had, and I'm gonna go back to the question what you said about uh, when I asked you about do you want to get married again, and you said, yeah, I don't want to go to hell. That's a valid point, and I respect that. And I do understand that whole dynamic when you say that. But for me, I might be going to hell, Doc, because
No, don't say that, bro. Don't say that,
I,
bro.
I'm not gonna
Don't
get.
say that,
I'm
bro.
not gonna get. I'm not gonna get married, bruh. Uh, I can never say never, never. But the likes of it at my age, and what I'm looking for, and what I expect, and what I know I'm able to give and put out there,
Will, it's gonna come when you
you
say,
know what, man? I'm gonna tell you
Will,
something.
Will,
It's
Will,
not it's
Will,
not
bro.
so. Listen, listen.
It's somebody for you, bro.
Yeah, yeah. No, no. I understand that. It's the politics. It's the politics and the misjustice on marriage, man, in different states.
Let me interrupt you on that right quick, if I may. Let me tell you like this. When I say get married, this is what I mean by that. Because you said something to me years ago. It kind of, I didn't catch it at first, but now that you brought it up, I do. And I'm gonna tell you like this: if you was to meet a sister, and this is for all the people out there that might be in this situation right now, okay, like one of my homeboys, I ain't gonna say his name, been with the same woman a long many years, but they're not legally married, okay, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you know, every state has laws,
Mm-hmm.
okay. I can't recall the name of it. I think it's common laws and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now, so you with Tanisha for 10 years. Now she common law, y'all common law, right? You go down there and you get her a ring just because you want to. It ain't got to be a diamond ring,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. You don't even have to have a ring. I'm just so to speak type of thing. Go get her a little band. You get a band, and you stay right in your living room. Or right, y'all go take a trip down to Belize or Jamaica. You go on the beach and say, "Hey, would you be my wife?" And she say, "Yeah." And it's just you and her and God. You don't think God gonna honor that? Of course He is. And you don't cheat on her, and she don't cheat on you, and y'all do the same thing that married people do. You ain't got to go through the court to be married. Remember we talked about that? You remember that?
And I brought that up, and you're
You brought
absolute,
you
and you
brought that
right,
up.
and you're
You
absolutely
brought
right.
that up.
You're
You
absolutely
don't have
right.
to go.
Right.
I'm gonna
Right.
go down to the priest.
Right.
You don't have to, dog. When people say God know your heart, dog, don't you know that God is a just God? If you did that, and I can say you, Jerome, I can't even put me in there, bro. You and Jerome are the most solid brothers I know when it comes to be abstaining from sex, to doing the right thing, to being solid individual brothers. Just solid. I mean that from my heart.
Appreciate
But
that.
like, dog, I wouldn't. No, real talk. For all my listeners, I vouch for this brother. He's solid. You know what I'm saying? For all you sisters out there that might want to, give my brother a look. Solid. Like real talk. A solid human being. You know what I'm saying? What he say, he mean what he say. He say what he mean. He follow throughs. He see it through. He gonna do what he gotta do. Is he perfect? No. But I'm just
Absolutely
saying
not.
he's
Right.
solid. So
Exactly.
so God judges when we have this thing called integrity.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean? That you act the same when nobody ain't looking. When nobody ain't looking, still do the right thing. That's integrity. It's hard to come by in a person, and it's very hard to accomplish unless you practice it like anything. It takes a lot of practice. I'm not there yet. I'm not as solid as Dre and Jerome yet. I'm working on it. I definitely ain't the monster I used to be. I'm still rough around the edges a little bit. I'm working on it. But at the same time, I've hurt a lot of people in my life. Okay, and I've been hurt. I know what it is. I've manipulated a lot of stuff. But at the same time, when you got integrity, that's very, very important in a man and a woman. When you are dating in the dating scene, it takes time. When you date somebody, it takes time to find out are they sane and do they
Mm-hmm.
have some integrity.
Absolutely.
And all we looking at, oh look, she got a big ass. Oh my God, look at this. Look at his body. Look at her body. Look at her. And we get caught. Oh, she got this, and he got this, and they got. And man, we're so consumed and distracted by our own selfish lust, our own selfish pride. We can't even apologize to one another. You understand? In the dating world, Everything is passe. Well, I like Johnny, but he doesn't walk like Tyrone. But Tyrone don't sing like John, and John don't have the money like Steve. So what is a girl to do? And then Bob say, well, Janet, she's got a really nice behind, but Tina has big breasts, but Joanna has all the money, and she always spoils me. What is a man to do? You know what? You know where that comes from? From people who don't know who they really are, what they want, and what exactly is integrity. They don't know.
A lot of people don't
They don't know
possess it.
because it's so easy. They don't possess because look, it's so easy now to dismiss someone because you got look a fire sister got 200 to 400 messages. A nice looking dude might have 20 to 30. He might have a bunch of likes on Facebook, but he ain't got a lot of. A sister might like you like she's like a fat man like ice cream and chicken. But guess what? She still ain't gonna say nothing to you. Just like I listened to Judge Talbot talk about how her husband got her. That brother chased her, courted her, damn near begged her. But he got her though. When he finally did, he married her. He knew he wanted that was the one. For a woman like that, I'd have done the same, and that ain't even my MO. But if I see something I want, I ain't gonna stop till I get it.
Yeah.
Unless it ain't meant to be.
Yeah.
Unless it ain't meant to be. Listen, sister, you ain't got to worry that Tyrone ain't called you in 3 days. He ain't the one, sister. He ain't the one. If you meet somebody and y'all have a beautiful conversation, and you don't hear from them for 2 days, just know they ain't the one. Unless they died, why ain't they text or called? Well, they're going through something. Why are they dating and they're going through something?
Well,
now, sometimes it's good to talk. If you're looking to just talk to people because you are going through something, I'm all for it. But if you say you're ready to date and you got all this shit going on, do yourself and everybody else a favor. Get off of there until you straighten that out.
right. But let me say this. I think when it comes down to dating and showing your interest, I think that got to be equally, equally jailed on both parts. If not, it ain't gonna happen. If not, it's not gonna happen. Just like how that man he's gonna show you that he wants you, ladies. It's very important that you show him that you want him. Okay, he could court you. Yeah, that's fine. He could do all that. But guess what? You can show him by the way you talk to him, by the way that you communicate with him, the way that you look at him, the way that you are when you're around him says a million when a brother is putting this attention in you. You got this just interior about you. That's why the brother ain't calling you back. You know what I'm saying? The conversations are, most people, and this included men and women, you cannot even hold a productive conversation. You can't even hold an intellectual conversation. Ladies, I don't know what men do because I don't date men. But my interaction with women, I know what's up. Y'all are short. Y'all cannot even have a conversation, especially when you're texting. A brother gives you a good spiel on something, and you will answer or respond with one word. What the hell is that? No, yes, huh, what? I mean, come on. Where's the vocabulary at? Where's that at? I mean, you have to be able to hold a decent conversation if you want to be get if you want to get this type of attention from this brother. You feel me? You have to, because I mean, unless you see past his shit, unless he on some bull crap or something, then yeah, I can understand it. But if that brother shows you his interest and you think that you interested in him, take it day, take it short, take it day by day, right? When he push in, you push back. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he gives a little, you gives a little. That's okay. But not him giving everything and you just giving just a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's hard for him to try to make how you feel about him, man. And that and a lot of brothers these days, you know, with so much going on, man, their attention span, their attention, it's like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and just chill back a roll over here because she acted like she ain't feeling me. You know? So I think that needs to be corrected, you know what I'm saying? And that might be on both parts. Like I said, I don't date men. I date women. I'm interested in women. So I could just only speak of what I see that I would like to see improve when it comes down to dating and all that. You know what I'm saying? And another thing too, women, I don't think a brother is really gonna show you that he's interested in you if he really is, if you a serial dater. Like if a guy's fit, like if a guy, I'm gonna say this for example. I'll use me. If I meet a woman and I'm really feeling her, and I really want to get to know everything about it, everything I want to know everything about her, and my time is put in vain because she don't have time to even, you know what I'm saying, give me what I desire, right? And that's just open communication. I just want to get to know you, baby. She got 5 other dudes she juggling around. Man, I'm gonna lose interest very quick. I don't care what she got. I don't care how she look. I don't care her tax bracket. I'm not dealing with it. I'm not dealing with it. So I believe that right there is a problem when it comes down to dating. Um, and like I said, a serial dater. I don't know how you could do it. Uh, I don't even have the patience really for one woman. I can't fucking do multiple. God, I can't do multiple, bruh. I can't, man. My energy, man, ain't. I ain't 21 no more, man. I can't do it, man. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, but each his own, man. Each his own. You know what I'm saying? But I know people date for different purposes, but most people date to find a companion, and that companion can yes, somewhat lead to marriage. And
That depends. That statement would be true in the 40 and over club. The people now, man, aren't even women, bro. It's funny you said that statement earlier. A lot of people now, man, are content through being socially conditioned, are content on a lot of things, and it's like, a lot of, you bring in all of this sexual immorality. We talked about that before. A lot of stuff that's going on now. These TV shows promoting this and promoting that. A lot of stuff that's going on. People are being thrown off from dating, from the Bible, from having integrity, from whatever. Like a lot of people, man, are just out here just saying, "Well, I just want to have fun. I just want a partner. I just want a partner.
a
I
partner.
just want a friend. I want my soulmate." How can you have your soulmate but you're not married to that person? Like, what does that mean?
Yeah, I don't
Like, what are
understand
you
that.
talking about? Like now, listen, for people who don't believe in God, and for atheists, and for all you people who are like put other when it comes to your spirituality, whatever. Hey, do your thing. But for all of us who do have some type of belief in the Lord, okay, specifically Jesus Christ, we have a certain way of being in this world when it comes to dating. Eventually we want to settle down. I don't want to be 55 talking about, I don't want to date a woman now for 5 years talking about, yeah, this is my girlfriend. After about a year of hardcore dating, we need to be knowing what direction we're going in. I'm not wasting a whole lot of time anymore dating someone for long periods of time. We're gonna get the dough. We're gonna squeeze out everything, all our indifferences, and get together two imperfect people broken together, and let God put together the rest of the pieces. Okay, that's just what it is. We're not gonna be what she has to be absolutely this and I mean, if I find a woman that look like Maya and she got the heart of gold and she love God and love my draws too, hey man, I got the one. But guess what? If she ain't as fine as that, that's okay too. You feel
Exactly.
me?
Exactly.
Yeah,
I
that's
feel
okay
I
too
feel
because
most brothers settle. I feel most brothers go that direction. They will get a woman that they're attracted to, but not It, first of all, a brother ain't gonna date a woman that he don't find anything attractive on her. He ain't gonna do it. But he finds the things that attracts him, and she's a good woman, and she treats him good. He good. He good. And that's
hmm
fine, man. And that's basically, I think, where a lot of brothers is at. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
a brother like a woman. Yeah, man. Yeah, so many women out here. So many variety of women. So many different shades of women. So many shapes of women. Women are beautiful. Women are beautiful. God created women. Boy, he did a hell of a job because they are beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Our mothers are beautiful women. You know what I'm saying? So, but again, when it comes down to finding that particular person, like you said, when they say soulmate, hell, if you come across your soulmate, yeah, you better be in a position ready to do something other than just call yourself quote unquote boyfriend and girlfriend. If not, then you done dropped the ball. You feel me? The ball has
Yeah.
been dropped when you consider a person your soulmate. Your soulmate means, man, they damn near can finish a sentence before you finish it. They understand you, you understand them. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to be around you to know what you would like, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? All those elements right there come into play when you talk about somebody that's connected with you mentally and physically, man. Like, those things
Do you know?
are
Do you
important.
know? Do you know? Do you know, bro? I was listening. I listened to Dr. Adrian Rogers, man, rest his soul. He died in 2015. Well, no, excuse me, 2005. And he always would talk about his wife Joyce. Always, 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 always. They have been, they knew each other since grade school, then high school sweethearts, then college sweethearts. Like he been with that woman. That's the only woman and the only man they've only been with each other. Can you imagine the love they had for each other, bro? Was probably unreal.
Hmm.
And he said that. Sometime I could finish Joy's sentences and she could finish mine, and I know that woman. When I tell you I know that woman, I know that woman. And not a lot of people get a chance to experience that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like when you find someone that you get along with and that they really, really love you, and you're stuck trauma bonding. I'm gonna take a little piece from our other podcast, and you're still trauma bonding with someone else. You're still caught up trying to make something be what it is, what it ain't gonna be with someone else. You gotta let that go, and it
Mm-hmm.
might come through a lot of different form of fashions. And it's gonna come through a whole lot of tears and a whole lot of uh uh you know a whole lot of false hope. But when it's right in front of you that man or that woman ain't for you, and they've proven that time and time again. I'm speaking from personal too. Let that thing go, man, and make room for somebody to love you. It's okay to let somebody else love you. It's gonna take, man. Listen, people that are wounded coming on those lives. I've met some beautiful women through online dating, man. Just absolutely wow. And I ain't talking about just looks. I'm talking about just fabulous people, man. But they were hurt and they were damaged in a lot of ways, different things. I met you would be surprised how many women I met where their own fathers have been having sex with them for years.
Mm.
Feel me?
That's sad,
So,
man.
and men who have been so hurt, I hear these stories from women, that the men they've dated that have been so hurt, but as soon as they tell them anything that betters them, that the men would just yell and scream, no, tell me that. And I found myself doing that too at one time. That anytime somebody tell me something, you should do, because when you're hurt, it's like, imagine a dog. That everywhere that dog goes has been kicked and slapped and hit and whooped and beat. And then here comes somebody, here, little Ralphie. At first, Ralphie going to be, till he realizes that person is still on his knees with that piece of food, trying to win Ralphie over. And that dog doesn't recognize that soft voice. He doesn't recognize it at first. But then he come over there, he still got his teeth out, come a little closer, a little closer, a little closer, and he allows that person to give him one little piece. One little piece. And then he put his tail wags a little bit. And he comes and puts his head down, and the person goes to touch him. They growl, and they still talk to him. It's okay, Ralph. It's okay. And he rub his head, and then the dog begins to sit down. Then he wags his tail some more. And he finally accepts and let that person hug him. And then he begins to eat and drink the water. And then he starts jumping around. And he don't even remember the last time that he's been that happy. And then they pick Ralphie up and take him to the thing and get him his shots and bathe him and bring him into their home to play with their other dog. Guess what? Sad to say that analogy is so true with a lot of people. There's a lot of hurting people out here in the dating world that they're dating under false pretenses or behind a mask.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm only bringing this up because I've been off and on dating sites for many, many, many years. And can you believe some of the same women from 2009 are on there today? I'm talking about fine women.
Wow.
Fine.
Wow.
And look, and the only reason
Well, hold
I
on,
recognize
M.
they might have.
M. We gonna leave it at that, man. We gonna come back because this right here is something we can farther do shows on, but the time has come up. You made some valuable points. I want to say this, man.
Right on.
I want to say this to the people. Listen, when you put yourself out there, man, in the dating field, please make sure that you are mentally, physically, and everything around you is capable of that move that you're trying to make. Make sure of that, folks. And I also want to say this before we get out of here. We're going to do a part 2 to this and maybe a part 3 because this conversation can't be done within an hour. You understand? You see me and my man, we can go on for hours and hours. But listen to this broadcast, and if you find anything interesting that is relatable, feel free to drop a message. Good or bad, I don't care, long as you're leaving them. And on that note, you got anything you want to say, brother?
Well, I just want to say, to all of the men and women who are currently on a dating site, please try to be mindful if you out there gigoloing of soul ties and everything else that goes along with that. Be mindful of that. You don't know what that is, you need to go study that. It's very important. Okay? Maybe that'll slow you down from trying to jump up and down in some booty. And for women, that goes the same for you. That's number one. Number two, make sure that your character is more or exactly what you're asking from someone else. Make sure you're everything that you're asking them to be. That's number two. Make sure you're you know, I ain't gonna say the old cliche, bring to the table and all of that. Just make sure you are who you say you are, and everything will be fine. You ain't got to worry about who bringing something to the table, because sometimes in life, all you do have is you to bring to the table. Then that's fine. Life ain't all about what you got. It's more about who you are. That way you can enjoy that other person to the fullest. Absolutely. You ain't gotta have this, you gotta have that. Just have some integrity and you'll be fine. Have some honesty and you'll be fine. You'll do all right. Okay? And then last but not least, make sure above all things that you check their spirit. You don't know what that means? Go look it up. Go do some homework. And that's what M-Dog gonna leave you with. And peace be unto you and everybody under the sound of our voices. And thanks for stopping by on the Bike Brothers Urban Podcast. I am King, featuring my boy Dre. And this is yours truly, M-Dog, and I'm gonna say peace.
Appreciate you, man. Drive safe, my brother. And till next time, peace and love. You're rocking with I Am King.
Peace.
Peace.